For millions of years, a terrifying predator has waited beneath the ocean floor, hidden so perfectly that most animals never realize it's there until it's far too late. It doesn't chase its victims. It doesn't make a sound. Instead, it lies buried beneath the sand, waiting for the perfect moment to launch one of the fastest ambushes in the underwater world. But lurking beneath tropical seas is a creature that looks more like something from a horror film than a real animal. It can grow up to 10 feet long, hide almost its entire body underground, and strike with razor-sharp jaws in the blink of an eye. Yet even after years of study, scientists still find it amazing. This creature has strange features. It can sense prey without seeing well. Its burrows are unique and leave marks in the sand. Some of these burrows have lasted for over 20 million years in the fossil record. So let's dive into the video and understand why nothing about the bobbit worm should exist. Bobbit worms have been terrifying ocean creatures for millions of years. Their dens, made with mucus and iron deposits, are so durable that some have lasted in the fossil record for over 20 million years. One such ancient bobbit worm lair was discovered in Taiwan, giving us a glimpse into their long existence. Unlike other underwater worms that feed on debris or tiny floating particles, bobbit worms are predators. And not just any predators. They are one of the few predatory worms to leave behind evidence in fossils. Bobbit worms live hidden beneath the ocean floor, with only their razor-sharp jaws exposed. They're thin, just an inch or so wide, but don't be fooled by their slender bodies. They can grow up to 10 feet long. Imagine a worm longer than most people's height, lurking silently in the dark sediment, ready to strike. And when they do strike, it's with lightning speed, using jaws as sharp as scissors to snatch their unsuspecting prey. The bobbit worm waits in silence, perfectly hidden, until the perfect moment when it can attack. The scariest part is that most of the time, you won't even know it's there. In 2009, a nearly 10-foot-long bobbit worm was discovered in Japan. It had been hiding inside a fish pen for 13 years without being noticed. This massive specimen, weighing over 15 ounces with an unbelievable 673 body segments, was horrifyingly stealthy. Similar giants have been found in places like Australia and the Iberian Peninsula, but it's rare to see them reach this kind of length. Although it is a worm, the bobbit worm feels more like a nightmare than a real creature. It looks like an otherworldly creature, with its long, segmented body and razor-sharp bristles that shimmer in shades of metallic purple, green, and black. This oil-slick sheen seems to glow as light touches it. Its head, which stays hidden under the sand most of the time, has 5 long, thin antennae. These help it sense small movements or chemicals in the water above, acting like secret weapons to catch its prey. It uses this sharp sense to know exactly when to strike. But once it does, there is no escape. Its ambushes are so quick and violent that prey barely even knows what hit them. Even more terrifying are the bristles. They can give you a painful sting that might cause your skin to burn or even go numb if you touch them. People get confused about its eyes and brain. This creature only has 2 tiny, barely working eyes at the base of its head. They're so small and primitive that this terrifying predator is practically blind. So, how does it know when to attack? That's where things get even more wild. The bobbit worm doesn't need eyes to hunt. It relies on something else entirely, something hidden and far more unsettling. Beneath its armored body lies a brain unlike anything you'd expect. Technically, it has one, but it's not what you'd call advanced. Its brain is a fused cluster of nerve cells called the supraesophageal ganglia. Simple, yes, but enough to get the job done. Below that, another nerve center, the subesophageal ganglion, takes care of its movements. Together, these systems allow it to sense, react, and kill with mindless precision. It's not fully blind, and it's not fully brainless, yet it's perfectly designed to dominate the ocean floor. This creature has everything it needs to be a silent predator of the deep. Its jaws are like razor-sharp scissors, snapping shut with such force that small fish are sliced clean in half. It can take down almost anything. With an appetite for anything it can catch, it feeds on seaweed, octopuses, venomous lionfish, and more. But it doesn't just rely on its strong bite. Its jaws have poison that can stop its prey from moving right away. Once the prey is paralyzed, it pulls them into its dark hiding spot, hidden in the sand of the ocean floor. It hunts at night when it's safe, staying hidden in its slimy burrow during the day. You won't see it coming. You won't know it's there. It's made to kill without mercy. If you think the ocean depths are the only place where the bobbit worm hides, you're wrong. These terrifying creatures have a way of sneaking into places you'd never expect. Just like the nearly 10-foot bobbit worm found undetected in a Japanese aquaculture pen, these predators have shocked people around the world with their surprise appearances. A decade ago, an aquarium in the UK made a discovery: a 4-foot-long bobbit worm lurking in one of their tanks. For months, it attacked and devoured prized fish, leaving staff scratching their heads about the mysterious losses. But by the time they found it, the damage had already been done. Even home aquariums aren't safe from this menace. On one occasion, a hobbyist found a bobbit worm living secretly in his fish tank. When handled, the worm broke into multiple pieces as if trying to escape. But even after being separated, the pieces kept moving. Imagine that! A creature so otherworldly that even breaking it apart isn't enough to stop it. So, which of these bobbit worm facts surprised you the most? Also, do you have other creatures you believe scientists can't explain properly? Feel free to share in the comments. Now, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe to help support our channel. Goodbye for now.